the first time since Survivor Series in 2003, Brock Lesnar has made it to this pay-per-view. Two-time world champion Goldberg set to take on this man, Brock Lesnar, in a mega match.
I know it's a feel-good story, the return of Goldberg, the icon, but how on earth can anyone bet against the beast, Brock Lesnar?
Four-time world champion, 2002 King of the Ring, 2003 Royal Rumble winner.
And listen to this capacity crowd chanting Goldberg. All it's going to do is incense the beast.
Brock Lesnar not only incensed but obsessed with removing the one blemish on his record that lost 12 years ago to Goldberg.
Surreal moment at Survivor Series. Goldberg heading to the ring for the first time in 12 years to take on the beast, Brock Lesnar.
Titans about to clash here in Toronto.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 290 pounds, Brock Lesnar!
Look into the eyes of Brock Lesnar. Almost soulless, like an animal about to attack.
His opponent, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 285 pounds, Goldberg!
The first undisputed, undefeated world champion in history.
Talking about two men who have competitive fire entrenched in their DNA.
And Goldberg, definitely not afraid of Brock Lesnar. Everybody else in the world may be afraid of Brock, but Goldberg is not one of those men.
Goldberg said a few weeks ago, I have no problem going to the hospital after this match, but I'm going to make sure Brock Lesnar comes with me.
Only one other man in history has multiple one-on-one pay-per-view victories over Brock Lesnar. That's John Cena. Goldberg wants to do it tonight, and Brock Lesnar looking to establish dominance, and Goldberg dropping Lesnar.
Goldberg was unfazed,
and Lesnar couldn't believe it. A look of shock in the eyes of the beast who is planted by Goldberg.
No fear from Goldberg.
A spear! Goldberg hit Lesnar with a spear! A spear from out of nowhere!
Goldberg may shock the world.
Goldberg looking to end this early.
Lesnar's hurt! Lesnar's hurt! Goldberg again with a spear! Two spears to Lesnar! Brock's in trouble! Brock's in trouble!
I don't think anybody expected this sort of dominance right out of the gate from Goldberg.
The beast may be on the verge of getting slayed.
What an incredible moment moment here. Lesnar trying to catch his breath, trying to make it to his feet.
The icon is stalking the beast incarnate.
Lesnar can't even get up. Goldberg again. He's got Lesnar center of the ring.
Goldberg's looking for a jackhammer.
He's looking for the jackhammer. Goldberg looking for the jackhammer. A jackhammer to Lesnar. Here's the cover. Oh my God! Goldberg beat Brock.
Here is your winner, Goldberg.
A monumental upset. After 12 years, Goldberg returns to the ring and absolutely destroys the beast.
I cannot believe what I just witnessed.
You and me both. Goldberg said he had one last jackhammer, and that one last jackhammer was good enough to pin Brock Lesnar.
The entire world has got to be in shock right now.
Brock Lesnar didn't muster one offensive move in that match.
This is unprecedented.
This is how the match started. Brock Lesnar trying to establish dominance early, but that was it. That's all Brock would do because Goldberg would first Brock Lesnar.
You've got to think that Brock Lesnar,
the face of Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar came into this fight overconfident.
Spear by
Goldberg made him pay.
And then a second spear.
Goldberg's focus, his intensity never changed from the moment the bell rang in this match. And this guy's, we said it, surreal. Jackhammer delivered emphatically in the center of the ring. And Goldberg has just dismissed the challenge of the beast.
Goldberg said he wanted his son to see him in action one time in his career. There is his son. Goldberg celebrates tonight. His entire family here to watch Goldberg make history. He joins John Cena as the only man to have beaten Brock Lesnar one-on-one in 2 pay-per-view events.
Goldberg said he missed being a superhero to the kids, to his family.
He was a superhero tonight, Corey.
You're absolutely right, he was.
And I'm in absolute shock. Brock Lesnar is the man who defeated The Undertaker and ended the undefeated streak at Wrestlemania. He's the man who I sat out here and watched him destroy John Cena one night. Brock Lesnar has done everything in this industry, and he was decimated tonight by Goldberg.
Take another look at this. Goldberg
Sizing up Lesnar, delivering a spear. And Brock was clearly hurt.
That first
the
spear
last time we
had...
saw Brock Lesnar in danger, in pain, suffering.
First spear had to break a rib of Lesnar, and if the first spear didn't, the jackhammer may have.
Guys, this is monumental any way you look at it. Goldberg has not been in a match in 12 years.
See Goldberg bringing his son Gage into the ring to celebrate.
And what a moment for Goldberg and his family.
There's Goldberg's muse, his inspiration, his son. With the right sort of inspiration, men can do superhuman things.
On September 22nd, 1997, Goldberg began a streak that would shock the world. Well, here we stand, November 20th, 2016, and Goldberg has shocked the world again.
We leave you with that moment. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen, for the 30th annual Survivor Series. Good night from Toronto.
Preparing to answer for that question for 12 years. I would be remiss in saying that I don't owe Brock Lesnar a rematch. I was able to have my hand raised at the first meeting, and I think if I ever came back, I mean, that'd be the match.
So Bill Goldberg went on SportsCenter and said if he had one more match left in him, he would love to face Brock Lesnar. I've got a question for Bill Goldberg. Why target me?
The biggest thing that I miss is being a superhero for the kids all around the world. My wife and my son are here to see me live for the first time ever. Then Brock Lesnar challenged me to a fight.
Here's the one thing that unhinges my beast. Goldberg is still one up on Brock Lesnar.
Jackhammer! And Goldberg beats Lesnar!
You, sir, are hereby challenged.
So that got me thinking. Maybe I have one more ass-kicking left in me.
1 on 1.
I have one badass spear left in me.
Icon versus icon.
I have one last jackhammer in me.
Lesnar versus Goldberg.
We have never seen a man quite like this.
The first undefeated man to ever win the World Championship.
Who can stop Goldberg?
Brock Lesnar. Not only does that mean that you're next, most importantly, you're last.
Bill Goldberg can be whatever he wants to be. Hell, he can play himself on the video game. But there's only one ass kicker, and you're looking at him.
The most decorated combat athlete of all time.
I'm not going to show any f***ing mercy on Bill Goldberg. My message to his son and his wife, don't watch. Please don't watch.
Security now in the ring as we prepare for the epic confrontation between Brock Lesnar and Goldberg 6 nights from their mega match at Survivor Series.
If you don't even want to show false respect for my client, Brock Lesnar, then maybe you ought to have some false respect for your wife and your child. Watching you act like the worst you...
I'm gonna make it very simple for you, Heyman. The next time you mention my family, I'm gonna rip off your damn head and I'm gonna feed it to him.
You shall be beaten, victimized, and conquered to such an extent that you, sir, shall be unrecognizable, that your son will call Brock Lesnar Daddy.
Goldberg warned Heyman, and Goldberg's lost it.
We're not going to have to wait till Sunday.
The beast, the iconic Goldberg.
The ass kicking I was going to give him before has just been trumped by the ass kicking I'm going to give him now.